Snow. The worst blizzards in Scotland for 10 years or something. 5,000 houses without power, wasn't it? Glasgow airport shut. That cold. A bloke in Glasgow with a coat on. That cold. That cold. There is a serious message, because it is cold. If you know an old person lives near you, on their own, nip round, pop in, you know, use their eating. They get an allowance off the government.
Do people really talk about the snow, though?
Oh, yeah.
Ring up north. They're all talking about it up there.
Christian, have you got any idea what's going on?
I can't understand a word they're saying. Straight though.
Even me?
I just need your PIN number.
All right.
For a good cause.
Okay.
We love the snow in the north, though, don't we? Actually love the snow. As soon as it comes down, we're out there, aren't we? Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Come again?
We love the snow. We love the snow.
The Pope's coming.
No, we're not moving on to that until we've covered snow.
It's white. It's basically a hard version of rain. And when he passed me test 5 months ago, I didn't know you had to take it off the windscreen. To me, it was a magical adventure into Narnia.
Christian Slater, how are you?
I'm damn good, mate. Very good,
What's he on about?
I don't know.
Can't understand the only word he's saying.
Dave, Rob, Johnny, what else have the nation been talking about this week?
Is it anything to do with this Sir Ian Blair fella? Is he the chief of the Metropolitan Police who's apparently he got caught illegally taping a conversation he was having about the illegality of taping phone conversations because he likes to tape stuff. Because usually if you ring him up, he kind of says, "Hi, it's Ian Blair. I should warn you that this conversation is being taped for quality control and training purposes." Shoot.
You've got to get permission.
If you're filming them, you definitely need permission, yeah. Especially if it's with a thermal imaging camera. I know exactly your body temperature now.
Even at Blackpool, when you've got off with the right quirky lass, ruins the mood.
When you finish with a quirky
See that teddy bear with the massive eye?
Christian, do you think people should be allowed to tape phone calls?
To tape phone calls?
Yeah.
Is that what you guys were talking about?
Yeah.
It depends. I mean, there's certain conversations I wish I had taped in my life.
Which conversations do you wish you'd take?
Well, they're, you know, little private, quiet conversations that I wish... they're distant memories now, and I really enjoyed them when I was having them, so... maybe she taped them, I don't know.
I wish I'd taped, the other day I ordered a pizza. I wish I'd taped the conversation. Because I said, no olives. It turns out it's got olives in it. I said no olives. He said, no, you didn't say that, mate. If I taped it,
Yeah,
I could have got it
know
and
what
rubbed it in
I
his
said.
face.
Yeah.
The ex-president of Yugoslavia, Slobodan Milosevic.
Slobodan Milosevic
Yes.
has died.
He died alone and friendless in an empty cell, aged 64. I love a happy ending, don't you?
They said, oh, he managed to escape justice very craftily by dying. You crafty devil. I know how to get off this one.
You think Saddam Hussein's thinking, hey, up, that's an idea.
It's a shame that Slobodan Milosevic died, because we could have got them together and, like, sent them on tour, the Caged Dictators tour.
Would have been a bit like King Kong in New York.
Yeah.
Just a big theatre, they open up, but don't be scared.
They're burying him in Belgrade now, aren't they? But they were trying to work out whether they were going to bury him on Heroes Parade or something.
Yeah, the Avenue of Heroes.
That's right, which is...
They had a big debate as to whether to bury him on the Avenue of Heroes.
Yeah,
I imagine that should have been the shortest debate in the world ever. Shall we bury him on the Avenue of Heroes? No. The weird thing is, they are.
Dave, I want me depth. I know what it's like being you now.
Fish out of water.
Slobodan Milosevic, Vegas.
Slobodan Milosevic.
Oh, Slobodan.
Again, go on.
Say it again.
Slobodan Milosevic.
Slobodan Milosevic. I'm not taking piss, I'm trying.
OK, all right. Look into my eyes, just concentrate. Slobodan Milosevic.
Break it down for me.
Slobodan Milosevic.
Slobodan Milosevic.
Near enough. 62% of people who claim to hear the voice of God say that he has a posh accent. Is that true or false?
Well, firstly, I'm worried that you're polling people who hear the voice of God. Well, it's funny when people hear voices. They always hear voices to make them do bad things. Never hear voices say, go home, do the washing up, go to bed early. Have a nice mug of cocoa. Really, I should be out killing people.
I had a voice in my head and it got bored with me.
Do you remember that, the Greatest Britain poll that was a couple of years ago? I read that they did an American one. Do you know who got voted for the greatest American ever by Americans? Jesus. Wow. Seriously, it was Jesus.
Christian, you proud American?
Yeah, right now.
I wonder if it's like...
God.
16% of Brits would steal a child's bike if it were their only means of getting home after a drunken night out. Is that true or false?
I'd steal a pram. If it was downhill.
You'd have to be pissed to even try and ride a kid's bike, though, wouldn't you, really? You wouldn't do that and all that out with them little streamers coming out of handlebars like that. You'll never take me alive, copper!
Johnny, if you sat on a kid's bike, you wouldn't be able to see the front wheel.
That's the beauty of it. God, and the posh voice is going, use your left hand and your right hand and allow gravity to send you home, fat fellow. There's a skip with a handy ramp. You can jump that police car.
This is like watching a breakdown.
What do you mean, like?
Dave, what do you think, true or false?
True. Oh, no, if they've got a little basket on the front for a kebab.
There's no like it in 70 with a snack. The meat starts to bounce up and you can catch it like a seal.
Well, I can tell you, you're absolutely right.
Hey! We got a point.
Yes.
We got a point.
16% of Brits would steal a child's bike if it were their only means of getting home after a drunken night out. How are the drunk kids going to get home? Steal a car, I suppose. So at the end of that round, I can tell you that Sean's team have 8 points and Dave's team have 3 points.
Coming back with this.
And the winner is the name of our final round. I'm going to give the teams a series of opinion polls. It's up to them to buzz in and tell me who or what they think came top. Here is your first one. Kids' most popular excuse for not doing their homework.
Is it that they were doing their kids' homework? So they couldn't do it themselves?
What, you mean those teenage mums?
Yeah. It's one of the complex issues raised by children having children in this country today.
I was driving through an estate called Breakmate in Bournemouth, which is rough, and somebody hung a bed sheet out the window that said, "Happy 30th, Grandma."
Christian, when you were at school, weren't
Yes.
you in The Name of the Rose and Prince of Thieves? How old were you when you were in those?
15, 16, yeah.
So presumably you didn't have to do any... You went, oh, I'm going to the Oscars.
I still had to do schoolwork. I mean, I still had to go, you know, go to school and do all that. I had a tutor, lovely lady. She helped me
Did you
out a
sleep
lot.
with your tutor? There was a little glint in your eye that suggests that your tutor was teaching you a lot of things.
Thanks for picking
A lot of things you need to know.
Thanks for picking that up. She was lovely, yes, and I learned a lot.
Is it that they actually did their homework, but it was in the backpack and they left it unattended at the bus station and the police blew it up?
It's not that imaginative.
Is it, they forgot it, lost it?
That's exactly it. I forgot it is the number one answer. There are various punishments for a child that doesn't do their homework, lines, detention, and a lifelong career at Dixon's. Top problem for chronic coughers.
They cough a lot.
Is it not being allowed to go on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Or even sit in the audience?
Is it sneaking up on people?
Is it...
You wouldn't get much work in porn, would you, going?
Oh, God.